Rafa Benitez, 2007, infuriating the Evertonians by claiming his Liverpool side have been held by a small team. Lee Dixon caused a similar stir on England commentary during the Latvia game, causing the club to respond on X with a list of their honours. Look, they've had a nibble, Everton. Do you think, look, Jordan Pickford, right? He's been unbelievable for England and Everton. And I think what Lee Dixon was trying to say, that he should have gone to a bigger club if he had the opportunity.
Oh, Everton are a big club, mate. They are. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just looking at you.
But I do think that
What makes them a big club, though?
I think the history that they've got.
Yeah.
Yes, in recent years, of course, they've underachieved. And, we say it every season. Newcastle broke that curse of not winning a trophy for so many years. Everton need to. Aston Villa need to.
Yeah.
It's been over 30 years for Aston Villa as well. Like, these clubs need to start winning trophies for their fans. But I would say, especially fan base, mate, as well.
Well, I agree.
Everton are big, and I don't want to get beat up by Tony.
But Lee Dixon, look, he's talking about Arsenal, Man United.
Of course.
He's talking about Liverpool. Like, Jordan Pickford, really, I think is one of England's greatest goalies. He's that good of a goalie.
Yes, very good.
And, if he stays at Everton for the rest of his career, he might finish with no trophies. None.
Yeah. But where would he go now at his age? Why is Pickford early 30s? Where would he go now?
Do you think he should have left?
What are you trying to do to me here?
I'm just asking a question. Go on, tell me what you think, because I know what you think.
No, listen, if there was an opportunity to go to a bigger club and win trophies, I'm sure we would have thought about it. But the love he's had from Everton fans, and he's still getting into England squads playing for Everton.
Yeah,
no England manager ever said to him, no, you need to go and play higher to keep your number one spot. So he loves the club. So I'm happy. We need more of that from players.
Yeah.
Stay loyal to clubs and go and win something with Everton.
All right, let's speak to legendary Merseyside reporter at the Daily Mail. Dom King joins us now. All right, Dom.
Good morning, Dom.
Morning, Jamie. Morning, Gabs. How are you?
Dom, yeah, I mean, look, Everton had a little nibble about the Lee Dixon comments, and it did create a bit of a debate about Everton as a big club. They are a big club. You can't get away from it. But do you think maybe Pickford will look back and think, I've missed out on potential trophies?
No, he's absolutely 100% being committed to Everton all the way through since he came here. He has had chances to go. There was an opportunity 2 years ago when there was talk of Manchester United. Manchester United had an eye on taking. If Everton had gone down in 2023, there was a situation being discussed where Pickford would have ended up at Manchester United and James Trafford would have ended up at Everton, because there was a recognition ahead of a European Championship season that Everton wouldn't have been able to keep him in the Championship before he was going to a major tournament. But the reason Everton didn't go down is because for the 2 years previous, Jordan Pickford almost kept them up on his own at times. He is the reason. He is one of the main reasons that Everton are able to play as a Premier League club in this magnificent new stadium. He has been.
No, I agree.
He's been outstanding, not only on the pitch but as a leader around the dressing room, as someone who looks after the technical staff and the workers who are around the place every single day. He's a faultless kid. He's absolutely proud as punch to be an Everton player, and it's probably really disparaging to Everton to suggest that he hasn't had a good career because he hasn't gone somewhere else.
Yeah.
He's going to be an Everton legend. He's going to be able to, in 20, 30 years' time, he's going to be able to walk back into the club, and everybody will throw their arms around him the same way like they've done with Seamus Coleman. Yes, everybody wants to see their teams winning trophies, and yes, it has been way too long for Everton to have silverware. But you know what? There's some things in life that are more important, and having respect and having recognition of what you are as a person. And Jordan Pickford embodies everything about that.
All right. Now, I
totally agree.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's an amazing player. Let's talk about the salary cap, because there's been talk of it, that the clubs are going to vote on it. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I've only just sort of picked up the story this morning. It's extraordinary. I don't see how you could do it. I don't see how it could be implemented. I don't understand what they would try and do to the Premier League in terms of turning away potential players. You know, the high achievers who have come into the league on big deals. Yeah. Yes, I know some people would argue that there is too much money in football, but all that's being spent on the pay is on the players is what's being earned. I don't see how you could do that.
And how do you do it for clubs like Chelsea? They've got everyone on 8-year deals, Dom.
Who polices it? Is it a Premier League thing? Is it a governance thing? I don't know. I don't understand how all of a sudden this could come in. What do you do to the players that are on contracts?
Well, apparently,
you're on a contract, right? We've got to take X amount off your weekly wage now to fall into line. Well, the first thing that those players do is say, right, well, I'm going somewhere else. I'll go to Saudi. I'll go to Spain. I'll go to France.
Well, that's what I've been saying, Dom. The reason we've got the best players in the world and we've got the Premier League as good as it is, and we have this joy of watching great football and the product that we've got is because we pay the most money. Every club can afford top players.
Yeah.
And that
Jamie,
we pulled away from La Liga and Italy and all these these leagues because every club in the Premier League
pay big money.
Pay big money. Sunderland come up, spent £100 million.
Yeah, Jamie, Gabby, what when we were kids, what were we growing up watching on Channel 4 every Sunday?
Yep.
Serie A.
Gazzetta Football Italia.
You'd sit in front of the TV every Sunday to watch Serie A, and you'd look at the players, Pac-Man, George Weah,
yes,
all those guys. I could go here
Ronaldo,
next 20 minutes. All of them, exactly. Yeah, and why were they in Italy? Because the Italian clubs were paying the biggest wages. That's how it is.
Exactly. Moving on now, Dom, to the weekend. Big game, Liverpool, Manchester United. It's not been great for Liverpool before international break. Manchester United got a much-needed win. What do you think about this game, mate? How much do Liverpool have to win and put in a performance?
It's the perfect game for Liverpool to kickstart things again. I think it was on with Ali and were you on after the Chelsea game when I was talking about
I think so, yeah.
I couldn't believe how Liverpool played in injury time.
Yes.
In terms of why they were chasing the game so desperately when a point at Stamford Bridge would have been a perfectly adequate result and return. No, I think that the international break came at a good time for them, and I think this is the absolute perfect game because the last couple of years that Manchester United have turned up at Anfield, there's kind of been an expectation that Liverpool would win, and it's created a negative-ish or flattish atmosphere.
2 draws as well, weren't it, Dom? Those games, 2 draws.
Yeah, 2 draws. I don't think it'll be like this on Sunday. I think Liverpool, it'll be bear pit time, and Liverpool need a performance to reassert themselves and get moving forward again.
Dom, you're a star, mate. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Top man.
Nice and gents. Take it easy.
Cheers, pal.
Dom King there from the Mail.
Sense.
Yeah, talking sense. Yeah, someone here's got to.
Yeah, not wrong.